Existence is like a wild and deceptive ocean, moving and churning without warning, throwing us into tides that take us to unimaginable places. There is a deep and restless beat, a silent call that resonates in the mind, almost inaudible but impossible to ignore. Something indescribable and heavy is preparing to emerge from the shadows of your being. You feel it, don't you? It is not a mere daydream. It is the unsettling certainty that a storm is forming within you, ready to break any fragile balance you thought you had. And when this hurricane reveals itself, there will be no room for the comforting illusions you raised to protect yourself from the impact of who you truly are. The universe does not send random signals. It weaves complex plots with invisible hands, intertwining destinies and silences. So when it whispers, it is not just a warning, but a challenge. Will you be able to face this mystery without looking away, without yielding? Do you have the necessary courage to open your chest and let this untamable force dominate you? Because when the truth decides to reveal itself, it will not come from an obvious place or from someone convenient to you. It will not be served on a silver platter. It might be a face you barely noticed, a presence at the periphery of your attention, someone who crossed your path leaving only a subtle and unsettling trace. Someone who, without your knowledge, maintains an intimate and unbreakable connection with parts of you that you never dared to explore. It is disturbing, isn't it? As if the answers you have always sought were right there, within reach, hidden in plain sight, waiting for the moment when you will finally have the audacity to reach out and touch the real. The question is, how far will you allow this revelation to transform you? Because when this dormant secret finally emerges, it will change not only what you think about this person, but what you think about yourself. It will be like a distorted mirror, reflecting aspects of your being that you were unaware of, tearing apart the certainties to which you clung so tightly. The truth is always a sharp blade. It cuts and liberates at the same time. But for that to happen, you first need to find the handle of that hidden door and decide, with every fiber of your being, if you are ready to open it and face what lies on the other side. Are you? Look around you. Subtle signs permeate the environment, a different gleam in someone else's eye, words that carry hidden weights, silences that scream unspoken truths. There is a vibration in the air, a tangible electricity that announces the arrival of something significant. This energy is not fleeting. It is an encrypted message that demands attention. Are you willing to decipher it? You need to tune yourself to these nuances that the universe places in your path. They are fragments of a larger puzzle, scattered pieces that, when united, form a revealing picture. The truths that shake us rarely present themselves directly. They disguise themselves in riddles, in shadows that invite us to look beyond the obvious. Do you feel it? The universe is not just whispering, it is clamoring for your attention. Someone is about to reveal something that could irrevocably alter the course of your existence. A raw truth, perhaps painful, but essential. Are you prepared to absorb it, to allow it to penetrate the deepest layers of your being? Invisible forces weave the threads of destiny, connecting events and people in a complex web. When the truth finally emerges, everything will seem so obvious that you will ask yourself how you didn't notice it before. But until then, these forces operate in the shadows, hidden from inattentive eyes. Something grand is in the making, and you are an intrinsic part of this process. When the revelation comes, you will realize that every step, every decision has inexorably led you to this crucial point. The restlessness of waiting is almost unbearable. The heart oscillates between anxiety and expectation, immersed in a whirlwind of emotions. But this agony is also a sign of imminent transformation. It is a call for you to equip yourself with determination and embrace what is to come, whether it is an answer that brings peace or questions that plunge you into even deeper abysses. Either way, the internal storm announces that you are on the verge of something significant. Emotions boil beneath the surface, anxiety, curiosity, an insatiable thirst for answers. The soul stirs, sensing the proximity of a revelation. It's almost as if you are being tested, evaluated in your capacity to receive what the universe reserves. And, in some inexplicable way, you know you are ready. There is an inner flame that burns with increasing intensity, awaiting only the moment to fully manifest. Great truths have their own time. They do not bow to our desires or impatience. They arrive at the exact moment when we are capable of understanding them in all their depth. You may feel frustrated by the wait, but there is a greater wisdom at work. Trust in this flow. When that person finally opens the floodgates of the secret they guard, it will be the precise moment when your understanding is at its peak. And then the revelation will happen. It will not just be a truth exposed, but a flash of light that will illuminate your entire journey up to this point. You will realize that on some level, you always knew this moment would come. Dreams, intuitions, fleeting thoughts, all conspired to lead you to this point. The pieces will fit together, forming a mosaic that finally makes sense. Being open to the truth allows this process of integration to occur. The secret that will come to light has the power to revolutionize not only your relationship with this person, but also with yourself. Truth has this liberating characteristic, no matter how uncomfortable it may be. It will be a catharsis, an opportunity to dive into the depths of your being and emerge renewed. This is an invitation to evolution, a chance to transcend limitations and discover strengths you didn't know you possessed. As the veil of the secret begins to lift, you will notice how everything was interconnected from the start. Every event, every encounter were gears that pushed you to this point. Nothing was random. The revelation that is approaching is the key piece that was missing to complete the complex puzzle of your existence. Now, preparation is crucial. Strengthen your spirit, sharpen your senses. The moment is critical, and how you receive this truth will define much of what comes next. This is the moment you awaited, even if unconsciously. The universe orchestrated every detail so that you would be ready, and the decision about what to do with this truth rests solely with you. As the moment approaches, emotions intensify. The anticipation is almost palpable, but there is also a trace of fear. Great truths tend to shake foundations, to question everything you believe to be certain. But it's in these disruptions that the possibility for reconstruction lies, to build something more solid and authentic. What is about to be unveiled is not just about the other person, but reveals deep aspects of yourself. Perhaps you haven't realized it, but your intuition has been giving you signals, small coincidences, casual dialogues laden with hidden meaning, glances that conveyed more than words could express. Everything converged to this point. Now, the mystery will be solved, and understanding will flood your consciousness. The groundwork has been meticulously prepared, and the truth will emerge from the shadows. This person, the bearer of the secret, has been present in subtle, almost imperceptible ways. There exists between you a connection that transcends the tangible. The unspoken carried more weight than any explicit statement. Perhaps you felt a distancing, an invisible barrier, but that was a reflection of the internal battles they were fighting. The moment to reveal everything has arrived, and the opportunity to fully understand presents itself. The revelation will be a turning point. By unveiling what dwells in their heart, this person will offer you not only explanations, but also the chance to reframe the entire shared journey. Truths can hurt, but they also heal. This secret has the potential to heal old wounds, to close long-open cycles. It is a door to new beginnings, to redefine paths and relationships. Remember, what is coming is as much about you as it is about the other. Your reaction will be crucial. This is the chance to demonstrate the strength that resides within you, to exercise empathy, understanding, and above all, love. The love you carry is the most powerful tool to transform any challenges that the truth may bring. Trust in your ability to face whatever comes. Tears may be inevitable. Do not fear them. They are the physical manifestation of emotional release, the necessary purification to move forward. Every tear shed is a step towards healing, the liberation of bonds you might not have even known existed. The universe offers you, through this revelation, the opportunity to be reborn lighter and more authentic. When the words are finally said, you may experience a mix of relief and astonishment. Relief from confirming what, at some level, you already suspected. Astonishment at the way the truth presents itself, perhaps different from what you imagined. Great revelations have this power to surprise, to throw us off balance. and then realign us in a way that is more coherent with our essence. Prepare yourself, for from this point on, many other pieces will begin to fall into place. The unveiled secret will be the catalyst for a series of understandings. What was once nebulous will gain defined contours. You will see how the universe silently guided you here, placing each element in the exact place for this outcome. This revelation will bring profound transformations, internal changes that will be reflected in the world around you. As you absorb the truth, your perception will expand. Previously imposed limits will dissolve, giving way to new possibilities. A phase begins where insecurity gives way to confidence, and doubts transform into certainties. But do not forget, the true metamorphosis begins within you. Staying connected with your essence is fundamental as you integrate this new reality. You will have the chance to respond with authenticity, to align actions and feelings in a coherent manner. The choices you make now will be decisive for the path you will follow. The long-awaited moment is near. When the truth is revealed, you will realize that the entire journey up to this point was meticulous preparation. Each challenge, each joy, molded you so that you could face this moment with the necessary strength. And in the face of the unknown, you will instinctively know which direction to take. When faced with the raw and unvarnished truth, a whirlwind of emotions may engulf you. Do not be afraid. Life places us before mirrors that reflect not only what we want to see, but what we need to perceive. This revelation is one of those mirrors, an irresistible invitation to dive into reality without masks. The person who carries the secret also faces their own storms. The weight of what they carry is immense, and sharing it is an act of courage and vulnerability. Perhaps they feared your judgment, perhaps they struggled to find the right words, but now the moment to release this burden has come, and both of you have the opportunity to grow from it. Revelations do not happen in a vacuum. They bring with them echoes of the past, dormant emotions, and deep questions. Upon hearing what they have to say, you may revisit moments that seemed insignificant, but now gain new meaning. You will realize that nothing was in vain, that every detail contributed to the current unfolding. With the secret exposed, you will face crucial decisions. What will you do with this truth? Will you let it imprison you, or will you use it as a lever to ascend to new heights? The universe grants you the autonomy to chart your own path, but offers clear signs that this is a unique chance for evolution. By internalizing what has been revealed, you may question why it took so long, why you had to go through so many trials. But you will understand that everything occurred at the necessary pace. You were not ready before. Now you have the maturity and wisdom to fully assimilate the impact of this truth. This revelation is a seed. It can flourish into understanding, empathy, and strengthening of bonds, or it can wither if not given proper care. The choice is in your hands. Allow this truth to illuminate dark corners, to propel you to explore unknown dimensions of yourself and the relationships you cultivate. The truth arrives without asking permission, tearing off masks one by one, revealing not only what you were hiding from others, but also what you were trying to hide from yourself. There is no room for subtleties when it emerges, for its impact is devastating and uncontrollable. Accepting it means opening up to a whirlwind, a breath of change that sweeps away old beliefs, deep-seated fears, shadows that for so long dictated the limits of what you believed was possible. So what happens when you let the truth in? The perspective changes. The walls that once confined you crumble. The scenarios that imprisoned you fade away, and you find yourself facing a vast, unknown field. It's not a comfortable terrain, but one of raw, bare, almost unsettling possibilities. Every limit is challenged, every idea tested. You feel freedom pulsing through your veins, a freedom that cannot be reached without first confronting pain, fear, and doubt, looking them straight in the eye without looking away. In this awakening, what once seemed insipid, grey, gains a vibrant tone. It's not that life has magically transformed. It's that now you are able to see beyond the veil, perceiving depths and subtleties that were previously escaping you. The routine is no longer an inert weight, but a dynamic scene filled with hidden meanings waiting to be uncovered. What was suffocating becomes light. The static transforms into movement. You are beginning to live in a new rhythm, in your own tempo, still uncertain but genuine. And with this painful clarity comes responsibility as well, deciding at every moment what to do with this truth. What to do with what you now know. The future is no longer a straight line leading you by inertia. It is an open abyss of choices, a turbulent sea where each decision takes you deeper into what you truly desire to be, into what you already are, even if you do not yet recognize yourself. Feel the strength that emerges, almost timid at first, a power that grows not because someone granted it, but because it always belonged to you. The universe, after all, does not conspire softly. It turns, trembles, and reconfigures every thread of destiny as you dare to challenge your own shackles. That's it. The moment to shine is not a concession, it is an achievement.